General Hospital spoilers reveal that Carly Spencer may have a shocking 5-word response to Jason Morgan and Sasha Gilmore Corbin's secret. Let's talk about how Michael Corinthos' mom might react to the paternity discovery. GH fans know that Jason has decided to leave Carly in the dark when it comes to Michael being the biological father of Sasha's baby. Jason has concerns about Carly's ability to stay quiet and realizes she'll be drawn to her grandchild if she finds out the truth. However, it's only a matter of time until Carly learns the real paternity anyway. Secrets don't stay buried forever in Port Charles, so we should go ahead and start making predictions about Carly's upcoming reaction. Carly just might surprise Jason by recognizing the gravity of the situation. Perhaps Carly will understand and actually be quite grateful when it comes to what Sasha and Jason are trying to achieve here. Since Carly is already worried about handing Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos over to Willow Corinthos and Drew Kane, she won't want to do anything else to rock the boat. That's especially true since Willow just signed papers naming Drew the legal guardian of her kids if she faces a grim fate or becomes incapacitated. Jack Brennan insisted Drew was going to overreach with a move that was too big, and he may have already done it by having Willow sign those papers. Michael is on the road to recovery, so what makes Willow think she can just sign his kids away to the man she cheated with? This is a disgusting decision that surely won't hold up in court and could backfire spectacularly. Carly could perhaps use this to show a judge just how manipulative Drew is and how Willow's let herself fall under his control. Whatever the case, Carly's upper hand in any potential custody feud could be ruined if Sasha's paternity shocker comes to light. Michael needs to look like the victim, but it'll change things if it comes out that he fathered Sasha's child while married to Willow. That's why Carly may ultimately have this 5-word response to Jason and Sasha's secret. This is for the best. Carly may essentially tell Sasha and Jason to keep doing what they're doing since they have to protect Michael's rights to Wiley and Amelia. General Hospital spoilers say Carly will inevitably uncover the paternity truth one way or another, so stay tuned to see how she might get updates on that stunning news. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers update for Tuesday, April 15, reveals that the cops will have car crash questions while Alexis Davis gets some enraging news. Plus, Rick Lansing will also land in a tight spot with Molly Lansing Davis. So here's what viewers can expect on the ABC soap. For starters, Ava Jerome will gloat to Alexis as she raises the price of protecting Christina Corinthos Davis. Although, Yava wants to make sure there's enough money to go around since she's sharing with Rick, she'd better be careful or she could push Alexis too far. That's especially true since Alexis has already been contemplating another tactic to keep Christina out of prison. Alexis seemingly wavered on having Christina committed after seeing her bond with Molly, but Diane Miller will apply more pressure on Tuesday's episode and insist her strategy is the right one. As far as Diane is concerned, forcing Christina into a mental institution could be the only way to keep her from landing in the slammer. While Alexis wrestles with her next move, Molly will pay Rick another visit in the hospital. That'll put Rick in a tight spot since he'll have to keep lying to Molly about the cause of his car crash. Molly will suggest it'd be nice if something good came out of what happened. Since Molly and Christina are getting their relationship as sisters back on track, Molly will continue to see the bright side of all this. As for Christina, she'll get nervous when she bumps into Dante Falconeri and learns the cops are digging for more car crash answers. Christina will try to play it cool as she quizzes Dante, but will he get suspicious anyway? Next, Kai Taylor will give Trina Robinson updates on his conversation with Portia Robinson, so he may admit Trina's mom couldn't recommend the cutting-edge procedure. Since Kai is still going through with the surgery, that'll leave Trina even more fearful about the outcome. Kai will seek Trina's support, but she'll make another scared prediction and turn to Ava for guidance. At Elizabeth Baldwin's house, she'll have a homecoming bash waiting for her after she's discharged from GH. Laura Collins, Lulu Spencer, and Aidan Weber will all be part of the surprise gathering. Of course, Lucky Spencer will help by wheeling Elizabeth in and making sure she's comfortable for the celebration. Liz will need plenty of help as she recovers, so Lucky will remain determined to be there for her. Meanwhile, Brooklyn Quartermain will make a pitch that someone else turns down. Harrison Chase might go against Brooklyn's plan and carry out one of his own when he has a one-on-one discussion with Lois Cirillo on Tuesday's show. General Hospital spoilers say Lois will continue to squirm over her Giovanni Gio Palmieri deception, but she'll do whatever she can to keep that part of the adoption story buried. General Hospital spoilers reveal Willow Corinthos' new life with Drew Quartermain in their new home is unraveling. After leaving Michael Corinthos, who is recovering in a German burn clinic, she moved in with Drew, ignoring Carly Spencer and Nina Reeves' warnings. Carly's threat to take Willow's kids, Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos, pushed her into Drew's arms, where she signed papers making him their guardian if anything happens to her, and her guardian of his daughter, Scout Quartermain, in return. Rumor has it Willow's gut may soon be screaming that she has given Drew too much power. As doubts about his motives surface, can she revoke the agreement without sparking his revenge, or is their romance a calculated bid for control? Willow's unease could spike soon. Maybe she'll spot a vague text on Drew's phone about securing their future. Maybe she'll start to recognize that he's leading her in every direction she moves. It's hard to say. His push for guardianship, once comforting, might end up feeling like a trap. With Michael far away, she's going to be isolated and may start to rethink Carly's custody threat as a warning about Drew. Revoking the papers means legal hurdles, but confronting him could unleash a side of Drew she's never seen. She could consider reaching out to a discreet lawyer, like Diane Miller, to explore her options quietly before Drew senses her distrust. Drew's charm hides a sharp edge. If Willow backs out, he might twist the narrative, using the signed agreement to question her stability. She needs evidence of his true intentions to protect her kids, but snooping risks provoking him. Aligning with her mother, who is wary of Drew, could help her build a case without raising alarms. Willow must play the devoted partner while plotting her escape, knowing one wrong move could cost her Wiley and Amelia. If Drew paints her as unstable, that may be all he needs to enforce the legal agreement that lets him commit her and take his kids, Michael's kids, as his own. Is Drew's love genuine or a ploy to dominate Willow's life? Undoing the guardianship might save her kids but shatter their relationship, if it was ever real. With Michael's return looming, Willow's choices could ignite a custody battle or worse. She may start to see Drew's game, but outsmarting him will mean risking his wrath. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease in the upcoming 3 weeks. Sonny Corinthos will host a party, while Molly Lansing Davis deals with family issues. Fans of G8 can also expect to see new romantic pairings before the May sweeps, promising plenty of excitement ahead. During the week of April 14 to 18, Rick Lansing will issue a warning to Ava Jerome, who feels overly confident about her control over Alexis Davis. With Alexis planning to have Christina Corinthos Davis committed, Ava's ambitions to regain a portion of the Cassadine fortune could be jeopardized. Her hopes of escaping her financial struggles may quickly vanish. Meanwhile, Molly will likely be confused when Alexis takes the drastic step of placing Christina in a mental institution, especially since she believes Christina is improving. Molly might defend Christina and end up in conflict with Alexis because of it, but soon enough, she will learn the true reasons behind their mom's actions. Alexis is doing her best to protect Christina from prison if the truth comes to light. Molly would surely spin out if she knew Christina almost killed her father, Rick. By portraying Christina as unstable, she hopes to soften the impact on both Christina and Molly's relationship when everything comes crashing down. The two only just had made amends. However, Alexis is burdened by guilt over her decision to have Christina committed, knowing that her daughter will likely feel let down and possibly want to cut ties. As for Molly's inquiries and worries, they will only add to Alexis' sense of regret. But a silver lining might be the confirmation of what many fans have suspected: Christina may be diagnosed as bipolar and finally get the help she needs. Lucky Spencer will remain tight-lipped about his knowledge while helping Elizabeth Baldwin settle back at home after her hospital discharge. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks will try to charm Professor Henry Dalton in hopes of securing the research assistant role. Vaughn will urge Jocelyn to act swiftly, but she might face some challenges along the way. On another front, Drew Kane is set to devise a new scheme, stirring up more trouble in Port Charles. As Drew continues to be a growing threat, the storyline will progress towards his eventual downfall. In the meantime, Sunny is planning a birthday bash for Dante Falconeri, but could this joyful occasion spiral into a chaotic disaster? Celebrations like these often set the stage for tension, and there's a possibility that Dante could uncover the truth about Brooke Lynn Quartermaine having his child during their teenage years. Several secrets could be revealed that people are not ready to hear, including the son himself, Gio Palmieri, overhearing and having lots of questions. Additionally, Jason Morgan is set to face off against Sasha Gilmore Corbin, who might find herself in a precarious position due to her profitable yet risky business deal with Jen Sidwell. In the week of April 21 to 25, Jordan Ashford will intentionally immerse herself further into Sidwell's sinister schemes. While Jordan is orchestrating a plan to bring Sidwell down, could she find herself in too deep? Meanwhile, a new romance is blossoming for Trina Robinson and Kai Taylor, as they are set to share an intimate moment soon. Additionally, Lucas Jones and Marco Rios may also experience a surge of passion in the near future. Their connection is sure to grow stronger, but complications may arise due to Marco's scheming father and Brad Cooper's jealousy. The week of April 28 to May 2 may see Lulu Spencer confessing her true feelings to Dante as April comes to a close. Dante might also share his own feelings, especially since Maxie Jones has already mentioned that Lulu wanted him back during her coma. While Lulu's feelings remain unchanged, Dante might need more time to process his grief over Sam McCall before rekindling things with Lulu. There will be more preparations for the nurses' ball and secrets being revealed, so stay tuned for updates on what's coming. General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview clip has been released for Tuesday, April 15, 2025. It shows Lucky Spencer wheeling Elizabeth Liz Baldwin home for a homecoming surprise. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome goes up. Keep reading and let's discuss what's coming up in today's episode of the ABC soap opera. In the next episode, expect Liz to be released from the hospital. Lucky takes Liz home and wheels her into the house. Liz gets a big smile on her face when she sees Laura Collins, Lulu Spencer, and Aiden Weber waiting for her. Over with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, she has an idea, but gets turned down. Meanwhile, Harrison Chase and Lois Cerullo have a heart-to-heart. Chase knows about the adoption and Dante Falconeri being the father, but still is unaware that Giovanni Gio Palmieri is BLQ's son. So Lois will open up, but not all the way. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, April 15 reveal that Kai Taylor will want to continue with his plan for surgery. Kai has asked for Trina Robinson to be by his side during all of this. However, despite Kai's optimism, Trina can't shake the feeling that something is very wrong with all of this. Trina is right to be worried. Anything attached to Drew Kane has a slimy residue. At this point, it seems the biggest risk is Drew and not necessarily the procedure. What will Drew eventually want in exchange? Finally, Ava goes to pay Alexis Davis another visit. Ava tells Alexis that the price has gone up. In fact, Ava plans to double the price. However, Rick Lansing was right when he warned Ava that he gave Alexis time to strategize. Rick also said he has never underestimated Alexis. Ava might get a big surprise, though. Ava expects a big payday, but Diane Miller has already provided Alexis with a different way to save Christina Corinthos Davis. If Christina confesses right now to the police, then Ava won't have a leg to stand on. While a psych ward commitment would save Christina for now, the problem will still be waiting for her when she gets released. So Diane's solution is only a temporary fix. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on ABC to find out what is coming up next. General Hospital spoilers hint that Drew Kane may really be Shiloh Archer. If Shiloh is somehow back in the form of Drew, that would certainly explain everything. GH fans may recall that Shiloh, the twisted cult leader, faced a grim fate back in 2019. But is he really gone for good? What if Shiloh has made a stunning return with Drew's face? It certainly wouldn't be the first time a character used plastic surgery or a realistic mask to look like someone else. At some point, Shiloh may have stepped in as an imposter to take over Drew's life. Soap characters rise from the grave in all sorts of wild ways, so we certainly wouldn't be surprised if Shiloh made a comeback. If Shiloh is playing the part of Drew, that would explain why he's targeting Willow Corinthos and manipulating her to such an extreme level. Drew has even gone as far as getting Willow to sign paperwork, making him the legal guardian of her children if something happens to her. Perhaps Shiloh has always wanted to get control of Wiley Corinthos, the boy he previously thought to be his son thanks to all the baby swap drama. The truth about Wiley is out now, but Shiloh could still be obsessed with him. Regardless, it seems like Drew just keeps getting creepier and sinking lower. There has to be some sort of an explanation for this awful character transformation. Drew has embraced a political career and wants to present the image of a good guy to the public, but he's a menace to society underneath it all. That makes Drew seem just like cult leader Shiloh. Even Sasha Gilmore Corbin commented on the fact that it was like Willow had fallen into another cult. Instead of Dawn of Day, Sasha suggested Willow had joined Dawn of Drew. Maybe that was another hint about Drew actually being Shiloh if some identity deception is going on. Do you think Shiloh might be the man behind all the Drew chaos that's been happening lately? If Willow gets updates on some shocking imposter news down the road, she'll definitely regret all the trust she's placed in Drew. General Hospital spoilers say Drew will continue to make reassuring predictions about protecting Willow, but he may be the enemy in disguise. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, April 16, 2025 are finally here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Lucky Spencer to confess something. Meanwhile, Tracy Quartermaine is intrigued by Jen Sidwell, and Lucas Jones interrupts a tense moment. Plus, Jordan Ashford and Anna Devane don't see eye to eye on something. Keep reading, and let's discuss what is coming up in the next episode of the ABC soap opera. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Tracy to have an unexpected visitor. Jen Sidwell has been making fast connections ever since he arrived in Port Charles. Sidwell acts pretty quickly when he wants to make a deal as well. This whole mineral deal with deception, that's the villain's big mission right now. Lucy Coe is pretty desperate for it as well. Sidwell goes to the Quartermaine mansion to pay Tracy a visit during Wednesday's show. As Tracy coolly sits on the couch sipping a drink, Sidwell tries to find common ground. It is stated that Tracy will be intrigued, but she'll likely also be silently strategizing. Over with Drew Kane, he hatches a new scheme, which fans saw part of it in Monday's episode. In that episode, Willow Tate Corinthos signed legal documents giving the children to Drew if anything happens to her. Willow signed those papers pretty quickly. While she's afraid of losing her children, Drew clearly would just love to stick this in everyone's faces. It also makes me concerned about Willow's fate. Drew doesn't care about those children, they are just being used as pawns. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Sonny Corinthos pays a visit to Diane Miller. With wide eyes and a horrified tone, Diane says she is going to terminate him immediately. It looks like they are talking about Marco Rio, who Sonny will call out as Sidwell's son. Diane will want to fire him, however, Sonny has a better idea. Across town, fans will also see Lucky make a confession. In a preview clip, Lucky tells Liz that it's all part of his master plan. While it all seems very romantic and endearing, Lucky is also keeping a massive secret from Liz. In other news, Lucas walks in on a tense moment. Jason Morgan conducts a grilling session. During a clip for tomorrow's show, Jordan tells Anna that looking the other way just doesn't work for her anymore. The women clearly aren't on the same page about something, but what has them bickering? Meanwhile, Jordan raises Curtis Ashford's suspicions. What could this be about? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on ABC to find out what is coming up next. When it comes to helping others, General Hospital's Rena Sofer always seems to be there to lend a hand, especially for fur buddies in need. Over the years, the ABC soap actress has shared with her followers various journeys. She went on to make sure puppies and dogs had the best shot at a future, and her recent rescue appeared to shed some sunshine on some dark days. Another Sunday freedom ride, Sofer stated while posting videos and a photo on her official Instagram. She explained how it had been a tough week for her and husband Sanford Bookstaver until they received a call from Lisa Chirelliet at Frankie, Lola, and Friends Dog Rescue in Los Angeles. Though they were planning to just have a lazy Sunday, 5 abandoned puppies had them jumping at the chance to transport 2 to the rescue. She assured that all pups were now safe, with the other 3 comfortably at another center. Watch the moment she laid eyes on the pups, a car ride with the little cuties, and more in her post below. In another post, the actress shared pics of Juju and Bee, who will be up for adoption in 2 weeks. So if you're in the area and wanting to add a pup to your family, be sure to fill out an adoption application today. And if you do, we found a guide that will help you get on the right path with your new pup. It had to do with a recent scene that paired Brennan with Jen Sidwell. As the WSB station chief for Port Charles, Jack Brennan regularly has to mix it up with unsavory characters, and much of the time, the conversations are cagey and shaded with mystery, for spy reasons, of course. General Hospital's Chris McKenna recently posted about one such chat that Brennan had with Jen Sidwell at the Metro Court Hotel restaurant. On a recent episode, Brennan had a brief exchange with Sidwell, during which they discussed local crime boss Sonny Corinthos and a recent death that had, let's say, interesting implications. Obviously, Brennan couldn't spell things out for Sidwell, but he needed the guy to know that he was on the WSB's radar. Here's how the chat went down. On McKenna's X account, the actor reposted a clip of the elevator conversation, but he also included a quote that wasn't safe for broadcast television. "If only they'd let me say F around and find out lol." Brennan could have gotten away with it if the show aired on cable TV or a streaming platform. But GH airs on ABC and then later on Hulu, so it had to be TV-friendly dialogue like "try me and find out." GH fans had some fun and came up with broadcast-friendly alternatives to McKenna's preferred version. One poster offered a suggestion, "Just say fiddle around and find out," to which the actor responded, "I dunno if it'd have the same sting lol." Someone gave another option. "You could say, fool around and find out." And finally, an ex-poster felt like Brennan didn't actually need to say F around and find out at all, saying, "I mean, you didn't have to, I still heard it." It isn't over till it's over. In the choice between handing Ava over the Cassadine fortune and committing Christina, Alexis gave her blackmailer an answer on the April 15, 2025 episode of General Hospital. After a nice evening with Christina and Molly, where Christina revealed she's doing better than she has since everything that happened last summer, Alexis was left torn. She knows Christina cut Rick's brake lines, she knows. Ava knows, and she knows the only way to save Christina from prison time is to have her daughter committed. But after spending the evening with her daughters and seeing the way they've rekindled, Alexis walked into her office today with the decision that she couldn't go through with committing Christina. Diane advised her against it, but in the end, Alexis decided to meet with Ava and give her back her divorce settlement from the Cassadine estate. Of course, things couldn't be that easy. Ava happily accepted the settlement back before revealing that was only the beginning. She wants Alexis to keep the payments coming, but if this proves too difficult, Alexis may have no choice but to go the other route and send Christina straight to Ferncliff. Meanwhile, when Molly and Christina showed up at GH to visit Rick, they found him talking to Dante. Christina became noticeably worried when Dante asked to speak with her alone, until he revealed he just wanted to know how Sonny was doing since learning about his heart condition. But that didn't stop Christina from acting all but guilty and asking questions about their uncle. Dante didn't seem to catch on, and Christina is none the wiser that Rick and Ava know what she did. Do you think Alexis will have Christina committed after all? Let us know in the comments. Cameron Matheson forced himself in the middle of AMC's beloved couple, Haley and Matteo. It was another All My Children reunion. General Hospital star Cameron Matheson appeared on Live with Kelly and Mark. After their candid chat, he tried to come between AMC's golden couple, Haley and Matteo. Matheson had a little too much fun behind the scenes. Have you ever considered Haley ending up with Ryan? We can't see it either. But to this day, Ryan Lavery is still trying to find a way to come between Haley and Matteo. Matheson took some silly photos backstage at the talk show, which was featured on the latest Instagram post. He also stood in between Ripa and Consuelos. Ripa gave him a big hug while Consuelos smiled at the camera. Matheson found a clever way to get in the middle of daytime television's beloved couple. And we have the proof to show it. Check out this adorable clip for yourself below. Fans took to the comment section of the Live with Kelly and Mark Instagram post to share their thoughts. Most of them loved watching Matheson's interview. Meanwhile, others noticed that Matheson was bringing out his GH alter ego, Drew Kane. One user noted, "He's coming in between a lot of people on Port Charles too." Now, they referred to Drew's romantic involvement with a mother and daughter. Another fan begged, "Good, keep him, take him away from General Hospital." Not all of the comments were bad. Some commended Matheson's acting of the complex character. One excited fan complimented the soap star, writing, "He's definitely playing a great villain part." Meanwhile, we're looking forward to the AMC reboot and potential reunion. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. Tabiana Ali shared a post on social media explaining how acting helps one to discover empathy for the emotions of others. Trina has finally let the weight of Spencer's death lift, and she's showing an interest in PCU football star Kai on General Hospital. She's had a lot of emotions to deal with, from finding out that her father was Curtis, not Taggart as she thought growing up, and, of course, Spencer's demise, which almost pushed her over the edge. As Trina grows as a person and matures emotionally, her portrayer, Tabiana Ali, shared her 2 cents about how acting can help people become aware of the emotions of others. Ali wrote on Instagram, "We talk about how acting is a form of therapy for the actor. where we get to deeply understand and embody the characters we portray. This practice has taught us to have more perspective, respect, and unconditional love for people in our everyday lives as we learn to see beyond the surface and truly connect with their humanity. Complete with film scratches and the sound of a camera snapshot clicking, Ellie posted a video that included her and her cute doggie. She stated, "So, acting is my therapy, but I'm not the one receiving it. I'm the therapist." She explained that the characters are the patients, and she can ask them, however, many questions she chooses, giving her an insight into what they're all about. Ella explained that stepping into a character's shoes helps her feel their energy. She revealed that acting has taught me different perspectives to look beyond the surface to truly understand people on a deeper level. I've learned to respect other people's ideologies and their emotions. She further stated that she can watch someone grow and achieve their fullest potential by being honest with who they are as a person. Co-star Laura Wright simply shared some heart emojis. Many fans felt Ali was very erudite, with one commenting, "Love this. Definitely a great way to approach acting." Another follower wrote, "Acting is your zen. I'm glad you're finding that balance." And they added a loving comment about her pooch. "I love your baby too." Christina wonders why Dante is sniffing around Rick's car crash while the Ava increases her blackmail price and Diane emphasizes her solution. The next General Hospital spoilers video for Tuesday, April 15, 2025, shows Liz getting a warm welcome while Ava ups her blackmail price and Kay makes a risky choice. Lucky pushes Elizabeth into her house in a wheelchair. Laura, Lulu, and Aiden jump out to give her a surprise welcome home. A confused Brooklyn asks someone, "Are you turning me down?" The teasers state that Brooklyn lays out her plan. Does that plan involve telling Dante about their child? Kai tells Trina, "It would mean a lot to me if you were there by my side." He's probably going against Portia's recommendation and making the dangerous decision to proceed with the experimental surgery. What could possibly go wrong? Ava tells someone, "I'm afraid the price has gone up." After her conversation with Rick, she's most likely informing Alexis that her blackmail price has doubled because she wants to split it with her new lover. Molly says to Rick, "It would be nice if something good came out of it." Meanwhile, Christina asks Dante, "Why is a detective investigating a car crash?" If Dante's looking into Rick's crash, Christina's probably getting nervous that he'll find out she cut the brakes. Diane tells Alexis it is the only way to save her. She's probably reiterating that having Christina committed is the best course of action to prevent her from going to prison. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.